Hello everyone. So I know I haven't streamed in a while, but I've been getting some demands to stream, so here we are, back at it. Not much has changed since the last time I streamed about a month ago. I'm still playing the Jade Druid. As you can see, I was trying to do a evolved shaman for a little while, but my heart wasn't in it, so that wasn't working out too well. I created a paladin to do some quests. I still have one left outstanding. I might end up doing that. I mean, I have about 725 gold that's outstanding, and I want to use that at some point. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and play some rounds. I'm ranked 9.
Malfurion versus Malfurion!
Oh, I hate the
I must
matchup.
protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
With mirror matchups, especially with druids these days, it's whoever can throw down the biggest jade idol before the game runs out. So we're gonna try for that. Alright. For that, we just keep the jade behemoth. Get rid of the nourish, get rid of everybody else. Alright, Jade Blossom is a really good start in this deck. The Mark of the Lotus, not too much. And Malfurion the Pestilent won't give me too much utility until probably later on in the game.
My greetings.
Well, he's being rather nice.
My greetings.
Okay, so it looks like for some reason the bottom of the screen isn't showing up very well. I don't know why that is. I think I have to do something about it. Because just today, I got two. Oh, this is really loud. I got two monitors, so there might be some configuration issue. I might have to play around with it. And
We will devour this world!
Also, I'm not really sure how it's sounding right now, because again, that's a whole dual monitor going on right now, which is really convenient. I have the game right here, and I have my notes and other things right there. So, the volume needs to go down a little bit. I guess a little bit. Oh, and I like how they put the concede button in bright red here, because I have clicked it on accident before.
Serves me.
It wasn't good. Alright, we're gonna use the coin and throw down the Jade Behemoth. Why? Well, you have to think a little bit about what you're going to do next turn and the turn after that. Now, I could just go ahead and throw down the Jade Idol, use my hero power, that'll still leave 2 whole mana crystals unused. But, by using the coin and then using the Jade Behemoth, I'll be having greater board presence and greater Jade Golem presence. Also, knowing that I have this ultimate infestation, I know that card draw is not going to be a problem. So it's better to throw all the cards out there. Maybe around, when I have 7 or 8 mana crystals, things might get a bit sticky. But the ultimate infestation can be a really good comeback tool unless they're really taking over the board. So that's what we're going to do.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, let's end the turn here. It's going to depend a little bit on what he plays. If he has an Innervate and a Primordial... Okay, no.
Life is over.
Okay. So this is going to work out fairly well. We're going to throw down a Door of the Storm.
We will devour this
Also in
world!
comp mode. And a 3/3 Golem. And give him all Mark of the Lotus. Three, 5, for the wild. And that can stay. Let's see what happens now. Gotta fix this window issue. Why is this bottom not showing up? Let's see, capture. Okay. No, that didn't do it. Window, next one. No. Okay, I guess I'll play around with it later. Can't really figure out what's going on now. Alright, so now I've got a slight wee bit problem. And the slight wee bit problem is that I can only have 7 minions on the board. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got to kill one of these so I can throw down the Malfurion. Who wants to die? You can die.
The circle of life is over.
Now you may have noticed that for all of the the swarm and for these other scarab beetles, I always chose the 1-5 taunt and not the 1-2 poisonous ones. Why? Because the primordial drake is a pretty popular choice in these archetypes, and 2 health minions are just fodder for it. However, now with this setup, perhaps my choice wasn't the best choice. But we'll see how this ends up. Still perturbed about this window not showing up properly. I might have to take a break after this game just to fix that issue. Alright, let's start taking them out.
Light and rot.
Five, 6, 7. Keep attacking on. Next turn I can use the ultimate. No, not next turn. Darn it. Well, maybe I didn't plan that out as well as I thought.
Lost.
Whoa, no, okay. Alright, so after this round, I might take a break just so I can figure out the issue with why this window isn't showing up properly. Alright, I'll take it, It's just good. We're still pushing back, which is important. There. 1, 2, 3... 4.
Light and rot.
Alright. See, that's one of the problems of using Ultimate Infestation when you have too many cards in your hands.
100 kings rise again. Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Not good, as you can see. Fortunately, my gold counter is much higher than his, but still. Oh my god. What to do now? What to do now? So the only thing to do is Sandal, do this, and we're done for now. While he's taking his turn, I'll try to figure out once again why this window. Oh wait, hold on, is this working? Okay.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Might be good. What's he doing? Oh, he's gonna use Mark of the Lotus, isn't he? No, he's not. So this is interesting. Do I have enough to kill him? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No. But I'm going to do it anyways. Why? Next turn, I can hit him
My
with an
thoughts
offensive
are plagued.
infestation, and then we'll just see what happens. Or do I? Okay, no. I've made that mistake before.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Where I've relied on an ultimate infestation carrying the day the very next turn, and I've been killed. So we're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna hold and see what happens. Oh, of course. But this means that at least I made the right choice. He would have killed me last turn. I mean, he might still come to kill me this turn. But all this ultimate infestation is going to be like that.
Masterful.
See, the Kun, the Forgotten King, that's the one other minion that might be possibly missing from my repertoire. Oh, he's got enough to kill him. Alright. That's the end of that game. Even though I was able to figure out this whole window debacle. Guess my insignia will still be this oddly screaming guy, bald screaming guy. Oh well. What's an inward talker? I mean, I get some of the other
versus Thrall.
potential
For Doomhammer.
opponents that they
I must
have, but the
protect
inward
the
talker,
wild.
I don't get it. Okay, so what do we want to keep here, and what do we want to get rid of? Ultimate Infestation's gotta go. Enchanted Raven, let's keep the Enchanted Raven. Nourish and Power of the Wild we'll get rid of as well. Probably the best cards to get in the beginning are Jade Blossoms with this particular build. You might have noticed from my last game that I'm not using two cards.
Avast me. I'm in charge now.
Two cards that have been the staple of Druids for ages. Sorry, I was trying to think about what to do here. So yeah, the two cards that are staples of Druids, which tend to be the Innervate and the Wild Growth. So far, it's been pretty good without them. Instead of having the Innervates and the Wild Growth, you have some cards that have better utility. And the better utility
For the wild.
has gotten me ahead in games. Especially after they nerfed both Innervate and the Swarm thing. It doesn't have the same use as it used to. Alright, well, the Enchanted Raven.
For the wild.
To this. Now, there's a reason I attacked the Murloc and not the Totem. I attacked the Murloc to force him to deal with the Enchanted Raven some other way. If I left the Murloc in place, it gave him a lot more options. What to play now? Swipe and then Nourish? Maybe. Yes. Very important with these Evolved Shamans, which most shamans have been. You have to make sure that around turns 6 and 7, or actually more like 5 and up, they'll put down a doppelgangster, and then they'll put down they'll put down a doppelgangster, involve, and suddenly the board might be out of your hand. So keeping the board clear is very important. Keeping a good board presence is even more important. But sometimes you just can't help it. It literally, there's no good defense against it as a Jade Druid. Now I suppose as a mage, you could have secrets, counter spells, something that could give you some good utility, but the way I'm playing, I don't have much. See what happens now. Always dreading that doppelgangster being thrown down with an evolve. Ooh, this is bad. This is very bad. That's game. Oh my god. Well, that's another reason why you don't want a shaman to have too many minions on the board. That bloodlust will destroy you. Okay, so last game for now. Lost 2 in a row. I'll blame it on this new setup here.
Malfurion versus Tyrande.
Dear Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrande.
Isn't Tyrande Leela's first name? I mean, I wonder if there's some sort of I don't know. It's weird. Isn't it Tyrande Leela? I have to find out now. Okay, I'll start playing this, but this is very important. Tyrande.
We will devour this.
Sorry, I'm being a bit distracted. Is that her name? Hold on, okay. Let's just Google Futurama characters. Leela. What's her first name? I need to know the first name.
For the wild.
Okay, we've got... Oh, it's Tyrande Leela, not Tyrande Leela. Well, it's close enough. I seriously thought it was Tyrande Leela. It's Tyrande Leela. T-U-R-A-N-G-A Leela, not T-Y-R-A-N... T-Y-R-A-N-D Leela.
Wonder.
By the way, I severely dislike playing against priests. They haven't really changed too much of their deck style that used to kick my butt. Which was that they would have, what, like 3 or 4... Oh, what do I play here? What do I do here? Here. I guess I'll go on the call.
For the wild.
So yes, I was saying they would have 3 or 4 really high-powered minions, and then they would just use spells to, you know, draw a random minion from your deck, or play a random minion from your deck, and it'll be something insane. As soon as you kill it, you know, recall a random minion that died during this game, and you would be screwed. Alright, I need some cards. Really? 2 ultimate infestations? Did not need that. That's not the cards I was talking about. At least the next turn I can put down the Jade Behemoth and again have some sort of board presence. But I was hoping for more of these Jade Blossoms. That would have been useful. Now, in the past, what I've done is I've played the Power of the Wild in Panther form and used the mark of, what is it, Ystraj? The mark. And I guess that's what I'll do now. Normally in this deck,
Job done.
I don't want to use the mark just to, you know, get a Panther. Because usually you want to have enough minions on the board where having a 3-2 Panther is vastly outweighed by the buff that you're going to give to 5 or 6 different minions. But hey, it is what it is. The draw in this case was more important than whatever else I was going to do. A decision has to be made. Now if there's a minion here, could have used Wrath. I can use Malfurion.
The circle of life is over.
In this case, I am going to put down 2 poisonous spiders. Why? Because most attacks that can get rid of me right now would have got the 1-5 with taunts would have been useless. 1-2s with poison, a little bit more utility. See, Dragonfire Potion would have taken the Mirror Potion equally. But if there was no Dragonfire Potion, I might have had much better utility. Either way, let's get some more. Oh, I don't want more cards. But getting 2 mana crystals is even more useless right now. There we go. Shuffle this in. Throw it down and use the other mark on this dude here. And what do we get? Jade Spirit? Alright, I can throw down both the Jade Behemoth and the Jade Spirit next turn. Because right now, it's more important to empty out my hand. I've got 2 ultimate infestations that I need to use. Let's see what to play. It's gonna be something insane, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh my god, come on! Alright, how are we dealing with this? How are we dealing? 4, 8... Or do we just stick with the original plan? And let him make the play. Yeah. Alright. You do what you gotta do, dude. I'll wait and see and respond accordingly. The 2 swipes I have and the Wrath do give me some options. What's he going to use? Keep pulling out.
Tonight, a tale of long-lost worlds.
Okay, how are we going to do this? 4, 4, 8, 7.
A tangled web.
The 4, 4. The 1 with the Wrath. 8, 7, 6, and then kill them both. Alright, that's how we'll do it. Now, stuff is going to start popping back up, isn't it? It is. Will I be able to deal with it? I don't know. See, this is what I mean. Eternal servitude. Terrible. Terrible. What do I do?
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Well,
Lead our people to
job's done. Okay, let's see if we can fight back. Got a lot of Jade Idols. If I can survive this right here and the next turn, after I use my Ultimate Infestation, I can throw down probably a whole bunch of Jade Idols. And then we'll see what happens. Shadow Visions to create a Shadow Vision. It's kind of useless. Oh no! That's terrible! That's really terrible. I might not survive this turn. Oh boy. Okay, let's... fingers crossed, I suppose. The problem with this deck is that it doesn't have Earthen Scales. So I can't get a giant late game buff. It's supposed to be a really good deck. You've seen almost all of it at this point. I can't survive this turn. So now you know maybe a little bit of why I haven't been streaming a little while. Even though I'm at rank 9, whenever I stream, as it always happens, I do terribly. Terribly! I mean, I guess I can give... No! Well, maybe if I kill it...
A tangled web.
But see, there's nothing to back it up. That's the problem. What I mean is, I don't have any long-term survivability with this deck. That's the problem with this deck. It's good against fast decks, because once you turn the corner, you obliterate them. Because it has decent mid-range survivability. But here, it's no good. Like, okay, I'll play the Ultimate Infestation, whatever.
I'm out of cards.
But it's no good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. I'm not gonna waste your time, my time, or anybody's time.
I can rest now.
So I'm gonna stop for a bit now. And we'll be back later.